Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here. Welcome back to another video for Lost Ark. It is once again time to round up some of the news. This is your Lost Ark update for 2021. We often do these videos to kind of talk about some of the stuff that's been going on, new reveals, new character trailers, stuff like that. And the game is still supposedly on track for a 2021 release. So hopefully at some point this year, I can stop talking about it from a speculative point of view and start once again diving into that world. Because honestly, I missed that game. I had so much fun playing it and I cannot wait till it comes out over here. But anyway, if you guys do enjoy this video, I'd like to be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think of some of the new stuff, and let me know if you guys are still looking forward to playing this eventually. But let's begin. So, as a very quick recap, if you missed our last video from last year, then it does look incredibly likely that this will be coming to the West at some point this year. Last year, Amazon announced back in August 2020 that they signed an exclusive publishing agreement in North America and Europe with Smilegate RPG for an unnamed game due this year. Now, many speculated that was of course going to be Lost Ark because that was of course a flagship title for them, and it was the only game made specifically by Smilegate RPG, not to be mistaken for Smilegate, their parent company. So it's fair to say it is like 99% certain to be Lost Ark. And with a giant company like Amazon behind it, it's fair to say that the Western market is 100% the target, obviously North America and Europe. So assuming that hasn't been kind of delayed by lockdown and the whole sort of situation in 2020, then fingers crossed that should still be on track for some point this year. So watch this space. As and when we get confirmation on the exact date and time, I will definitely let you guys know. I would imagine there'll probably be a beta ahead of that to sort of test servers and whatnot. But the point is, it is supposed to be coming this year. So what's happened since then? Well, there have of course been some more updates. I swear the studio behind this, they just continually add to this game. There are always new classes, new things like that, or changes, and some of these new ones are pretty exciting. They recently had a pretty long presentation, and during that they showed off some of the upcoming stuff. The most recent substantial information was from the Season 2 livestream, and in that they gave us a brief look at the Gunslinger, which is the first gender swapped class that we've seen. What I mean by that is of course typically, you know, the classes in Lost Ark are gender locked, so obviously say the Devil Hunter, which is one of your range classes, is a male character, meanwhile something like the Battle Master is a female character. However, the Gunslinger is the first female option within that same ranged bracket. So you have the Devil Hunter as the male option, the Gunslinger as the female option. So while they're not going to, or at least it doesn't appear that they're going to just unlock the gender so you can be male or female for any of them, it does seem like they are slowly introducing gender options within those class brackets. So the Gunslinger is the new one, looking incredibly stylish as you can see from the character model. Loving the hat, loving that sort of stance there. Obviously very similar sort of behavior to that of the Demon Hunter, flipping over the characters, having access to different types of weapons. You know, you have your close range shotgun style weapons, you have your handguns, you also have like the long almost sort of rifle type weapon. Honestly, behavior wise appears to be pretty similar, but does still have its own personal flair, and this just looks fantastic. So yeah, check out some of the footage in the background. This is the Gunslinger in action. And that class is set to release in Korea on the 27th of January. Keep in mind, this game is also in Russia, but of course the releases are ever so slightly behind, so quite what we'll get when it comes over in the West. I don't know whether we'll get the whole thing or whether we'll be sort of a little bit behind, but either way, that class is set to release on the 27th, so as and when we get to find out more about that, I'll probably update you guys as well. However, also during the Lost Ark Season 2 livestream, we got a teaser image of the Striker, which is the male counterpart to the Battle Master. So again, as mentioned, Battle Master classes up until this point have been female. The Striker is the first male option, and while we only have a picture, this looks incredibly cool. Like, I am typically in Lost Ark a Destroyer main. I love the giant hammer, but this looks like a melee combat monk, and honestly, if that character is anything to go by, I cannot wait to check out that class. The idea of just kind of running up and punching things in the face, I mean, you already do that with the Battle Master, so I can't wait to see how the Striker behaves. However, on top of that, there are also two new classes revealed, set to be released in the second half of this year. The first one is the 4th Magician subclass, which has yet to be named, but Smilegate's theme for this was the classic sort of fantasy wizard, so make of that what you will. And then the second is the 6th class tree, known as the Specialist among the community. There's absolutely no information on what the subclass will be like. However, we do know that there are 3 subclasses planned underneath this class tree, which tends to be the general format in Lost Ark. You have your kind of primary class, which then divulges into 3 subclasses, and you then go from there. This is of course the image for it. Looks incredibly cool. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see from this class, but that is what is on the horizon. Smilegate also showed off a collection of 6 new raids, known as the Legion Commander raids. Each one is led by a different corporation, and each have their own unique gimmicks. And there's also a new continent called South Burn that has also been added, which is said to play a significant role in the overall story of the game. So, as you can see, this game continues to get bigger, continues to grow, and they continue to add plenty of new content, which is incredibly exciting. If you guys ever caught our videos a little while back on Lost Ark, you'll know exactly why we love this game so much. It is just so much fun to play. So, yeah, I am honestly counting down the days. I mean, well, you can't really count down the days if you don't have a date, but I'm counting down the potential days to when I get to play this again. So, yeah. That is your update for Lost Ark as of the beginning of 2021. Again, once new information does drop, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But for the time being, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and keep it locked for plenty more. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there. If you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with, it's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.